again, my friend.
We meet again, yeah.
All right.
For nearly 2.5 years now, KCCI has followed Robert Fisher's never-ending commitment to make his hometown of Adel more accessible.
In January of 2023, Robert got his first big win when this post office off Niall Kinnick Drive decided to install push-button power-operated doors. Now he's celebrating another victory in his fight to open doors for everyone.
Dozens of people in Adel easily open the front doors to this Casey's every single day.
Hey, how are you, buddy?
And now folks like Robert Fisher, who need some extra assistance, can too.
I feel yippee for joy because other people need the opportunity to end up building on what they want.
Earlier this year, the Casey's on Green Street installed this push-button power door.
Open this. There you go.
Months after Robert made the request to store management.
I feel like people listen to the message.
The same one he shared to several other businesses and really anyone who will listen in and around Adel.
Open door for everyone.
He even has this sticker he gives to businesses who abide.
It's really cool. My brother-in-law made that for me.
Most of the time I feel like I'm a groupie in a band or something because he arranges all these things.
Robert's mom, Marcia,
And then I go, what, where, when do I take you?
is another key part of her son's support system,
It's important for other people in wheelchairs.
often by his side as he spreads his message,
There's some information on the back.
including at August's Sweet Corn Festival, and as Robert has
Presented to a lot of civic groups in the city, and more of them are interested in hearing his presentation.
he's even crossed into Waukee, speaking to the city council in late November.
How it's gonna affect on people in wheelchairs.
All along the way, Robert's been gathering signatures for his petition to require businesses to install power doors, with the goal of presenting to Adel elected officials soon.
Well, if you have almost 400 signatures, which he has on his petition, there could be a way that we could approach the city council for a change in the code, the building code here.
That's because they need city leaders to consider amending Adel's current code, which its website says still uses the 2018 International Building Code as a guideline. But even the most recent IBC from 2021 does not require the standards Robert is asking for of all businesses. In fact, KCCI hasn't found any current standards that do. However, Adel's mayor, James Peters, tells us the city is open to a conversation with Robert, which is a start. Do you think you're making a difference?
Yeah, I believe I'm making a difference for people in wheelchairs.
For now, the Fishers are taking wins when they can get them. Casey's is a big one.
I appreciate Casey's so much for taking Robbie seriously.
Just like the post office,
I talked to the lady at church. She said, thank you for putting the handicap button in the post office.
this door will improve the lives of many like Robert, who feel they should be able to enter a business as easily as everyone else.
And a Casey's spokesperson provided us with this statement about the new door. We made the change at the 816 Green Street store in Adel based on guest feedback, including from Mr. Fisher. We appreciate hearing from our guests and team members so we can provide a great experience. Now, if you own a small business and are interested in installing a power door but are concerned about the cost, you could be eligible for tax incentives for improving accessibility for people with disabilities. We put links to that information in this story on our website.